Welcome back to a very special episode of Ears to It, where your two GBFFs, Eric,
And Nick,
are toasting to theme parks and pop culture, chaos with sass, laughs, and just the right amount of magic. And on this very special episode, we are talking all things Wicked and Wicked theme park news and rumors. So I'm so excited to get into it. Let's dive in, Nick.
let's do it. Yeah, Wicked.
I mean,
The
obviously,
movie of our lifetime, first of all.
insane. I mean, we clearly have the Wicked fever. We're obsessed. How many times? What's your view count at this point?
Ah, ooh, four.
Oh my
Not
God.
ashamed. I definitely plan on seeing it one more time with the fam. Very excited. Honestly, I almost went again last weekend, but I restrained
Oh,
myself.
I'm only
What
at
are you
three,
at, three?
and we still have it. Well, we have seen it together, kind of accidentally.
Not even planned. Wait, yeah, should we just say how that happened? Like, we randomly ended up seeing it opening night. Actually, no, it was before opening night.
Yeah,
We got a special little preview on the Monday
sure.
before it opened. Walk into the theater. Who do I see?
Don't let anybody
Actually,
in
I'm
here.
standing in right. I'm standing in the snack line. I hear Nick, Nick. I look over and who is it? My
Me
GBFF,
screaming.
Eric. Oh my god. Screaming. We were screaming.
Yeah,
People were probably like, these bitches,
yeah.
shut the hell up.
That's
But
it.
honestly,
Hands up.
I couldn't have. I was so happy like that we were able to see it at least in the same screening the first time. Like that was truly
Yeah.
iconic.
Well, especially because afterwards we needed a solid debriefing, honey. I mean, that
Oh
was
yeah.
yeah, it was so
Oh
good.
my god.
I need it
The
every
amount
time.
of
Every time I see it, I'm like, well, I need a good 45 minutes to discuss. Yeah,
yeah
it's
and
so good.
cry.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah. So let's see it again together, I guess, before it leaves theaters.
Oh, 100%. I will not be going to the sing along. That's my only rule.
Yeah, no.
Um,
I went to drama school
hard
for
pass.
years. I don't need that like in my life now. I don't need to opt in. I'm good. Yeah.
Yeah, no. But we will definitely like I feel like it'll be in theaters what for like another month or two, I think.
Making money, so they're not going to kick it out anytime soon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
So
So we will. It's happening.
good. I think something I'm excited about the prospect of, and the rumors have been swirling even before the movie started, but now, of course, now that it's out in the world, people are like feral for it, and I'm people. I'm absolutely feral for it. But
And
like,
people too. Yeah.
the rumors of them bringing like a more permanent Wicked experience to the theme park world, which, it would fall under the kind of Universal umbrella because Comcast Universal owns Wicked, and is the producing
Hmm.
partner of the film. Now, obviously, there is an existing pop up in Universal Studios Orlando. Not sure if there's one in LA right now either, but there definitely is in Orlando.
There's one there is in Orlando. I know there's one in Singapore. I've
That
watched
one
a
looks
walkthrough. There
crazy. That one is
yeah,
even
that one's
more.
like legit. Like, I mean, I would say it's like a level above a full like theme park land experience. I mean, they basically like redecorated like their main street
Right.
area, but honestly, it looks really cool. Like
Amazing.
it's giving Emerald City vibes. I mean, they have a whole giant head of the wizard. Like it's really cool.
I love it. And
Um,
costumes, characters walking around, like
yep,
very,
exactly.
well, that's what I would want out of it. Because here's the thing, like Stephen Schwartz and Winnie Holzman, who wrote the music in the book, have been teasing that they're kind of giving us like expanding on the story of Wicked. And obviously we know Gregory Maguire's book. There's a whole mini series. Like there's plenty of room, not to say nothing of the
Plenty.
Wizard of Oz itself. Like, but I'm here for like an Oz cinematic universe. Like build it out. Like I think
Oh my God. I
that
would want nothing more. Like I want nothing more. I feel like that is like obviously right up our alley as two homosexuals.
indeed
But it's just honestly that for me might put Universal
put it back up
close
there.
to it might put them above Disney for me. Until Disney does something really great. I feel like I'm very excited for Epic Universe. I don't know if I'm gonna make it there within this year, but
Manifest it.
it looks very promising. It looks really great. And I just feel like they're really taking like that full immersion
Yeah.
land, like the theme park lands. They're taking notes from Disney, but then amplifying it to the X amount. Like it's really I think it's really gonna be awesome. and to see like an Emerald City going through like a tunnel and then
Oh,
just being in the land of Oz in Emerald City, like
short day.
that would be.
Yeah.
And then the music plays while you're walking through the tunnel. Oh my God, I would die.
Yeah. Well, hold on. See, I mean, Epic Universe obviously would be such a good fit for it and be so cool. But the rumors that I've been hearing, and I don't know if you've been hearing them too,
Mm,
is what if we retheme the Marvel superheroes land in Islands of Adventure? Because famously, that land is sort of
yes,
stunted because of the contractual agreements with Marvel
sure.
made out with Disney.
And
It's allowed
Disney.
to
Yep.
exist, but they can't make any substantive updates to it. So at this point, it feels like it's living on borrowed time because how long are they really going to be able to limp along with like the same like versions of those IP? They can't update the rides, they can't build new rides, they can't change the look of them. It's only like maintenance per Disney and their agreement with Disney. So like
Hmm.
the rumor was, what if we take the Incredible Hulk coaster and turn it into like Elphaba's Defying Gravity coaster?
Oh my God. Well, that I
Like,
was gonna bring up. I was gonna bring that up because I did see a POV synced to Defying Gravity of the Hulk, and I will say that was mind blowing, and I'm here for it.
yeah,
So I love that idea. I think that is probably the route they're gonna take because they do need to get rid of all of this Marvel stuff in Islands of Adventure. However, to me, like building a new theme park land from the ground up, that is usually where it sees the most success and like just is the most immersive. Like it just feel like i am not I am not in the camp of like reskinning old lands and old rides and like making them
yeah,
new. Like I feel like there's been so many times when especially when Disney's done that in the recent past where it's just like it never like fully
right,
gives you what you want.
yeah,
And I think for an Emerald City, especially since Wicked is just so like it is just massive right now, like I think they would be doing a disservice if they didn't like if that wasn't the first new land that they opened at Epic Universe. Like
right,
brand new. I think they should do a Defying Gravity coaster 100%. I mean, they could get even more creative with it, I think. Like they've done Hagrid's Motorbike Adventure. You could literally be on a broom flying, like I think they have more room and more creative ability if they just started from the ground up.
yeah.
But honestly, either way, like I'd be very excited. And I think they obviously need brand new dark ride as well. I think
Yeah.
there needs to be two e-tickets, the
Give us
Defying Gravity coaster,
the train. Give
dark
us
ride,
the train through
the
Oz. Like,
train.
why not?
Mm-hmm.
So fun.
Yep, they did the train in Hogwarts, which is an amazing
Love
little
it.
like ride that nobody ever like even goes on, but it's so good.
Love it. I loved
Yeah,
it. Yep. I mean, there's
so
so much
good.
there. Give us like, I mean, there's especially in the movie they gave us the boat kind of piece with Shiz. Like, give us
Mm-hmm.
a little boat ride through Shiz or whatever. Like, that could be so fun. I mean, think of the dining options they could really build out. Obviously, the
Mm-hmm.
shopping. Like, there's so much there. The material is like so rich. Obviously, character meet
Oh
and
yeah,
like, I want all of it. And a lot of this, they're already
shows.
like testing. They're already giving us that now.
Yeah.
Even in Orlando, even in, it's basically a glorified store, but they're still giving us meet and greets with Glinda and Elphaba. Like, we've got the shopping, like they've got the costumes and props there to see. But yeah, give us a Wizomania show. Like,
Mm.
I mean, there's just so much to work with. Like, I don't
So
know.
much to work with. I mean, it's so exciting. I think that is like probably the thing I'm most excited for as far as theme parks go, like in the upcoming like 5-10 years. Like I think that is like really gonna happen and
Oz.
I will be there opening day.
Yeah.
Like it's gonna happen.
And you know what? I really like, not to get, too deep with it, but something that I think is really cool and I feel like Universal should be chomping at the bit to capitalize on is that the Wizard of Oz and the IP that comes from that is really like the true American like fairy tale story in a way
Mm-hmm.
that all the other classic ones we think about, your Snow Whites and your Little Mermaids and Cinderellas and all that, which are so distinctly like European. And of course, there's non-Western fairy tales too, which Disney has scooped up and started capitalizing on. But like a true American like fairy tale story does not exist really outside of like the Wizard of Oz, and that Oz universe is the blueprint. And I feel like for an American company like a Comcast, like Universal, like they should want to capitalize on that around the world and be like, come see the Land of Oz, this like
Yeah,
American crown jewel of like storytelling, but like in our theme parks around the world, you know?
absolutely. And I think they, like you said, I'm sure they're already in discussions. I mean, we know that Ariana has already said like she's ready to film the pre-shows. Like, I mean,
Let's do
it
it.
could be really, it's, I think it could be really next level. I am so freaking pumped. Like, uh,
It could be amazing. So anyway,
it
Universal,
could
if
be
you're
amazing.
usually we say Disney if you're listening, but today, Universal, if you're
But
listening,
today, Universal,
yeah, if you
send us
need
to Epic.
consultants, if you need a couple of gays to come cover press for your opening, I mean, we'll happily be
We
there.
would love it.
Yeah.
We'd be there with bells on.
Amen.
Actually, I would come in a bubble dress. You know what? I would come in a bubble dress just for that.
Yes. Oh,
Yes.
horrifying. I love that. Well, I feel
Mm,
like this is like a perfect place to wrap up this fun little mini F. I just felt like it needed to be
yeah.
discussed.
It needed to be said.
We're both just like down bad for Wicked right now. So I feel like we had to kind of get into it and indulge that.
How many times have you listened to the soundtrack today?
Well, here's the thing. I found a fun playlist on Spotify now that the like score is out as its own soundtrack, and
Yeah.
it links the two of them together. And I got news for you. It's just basically the whole movie without the visuals because it's like 2 hours
Great. Send it to me.
long. I will literally. I will
Send it. Okay, great.
literally just like, oh, here's the intro music, and then here's a musical number, and then here's some incidentals, and then here's another musical number. Like
Mm,
it's
I love it.
really good. It's good. Feels like you're seeing the movie again.
I'm a sucker. Yeah, I'm a sucker for like the orchestras. I used to play the violin
Yeah.
way back. I loved orchestra. Like, I'm a sucker for like a movie soundtrack
Yeah, the
with
score is
just
so good.
instruments. It's just so good. The score is incredible. Oh yeah, send that my way.
Oh,
I only listened to the soundtrack 2.5 times today.
all right, that's fair.
Yeah,
What
you
do you
know,
think is your most
that
played?
worked.
We'll close on this. What is your most played track from Wicked?
You know what? I honestly think with the movie soundtrack, it's No One Mourns the Wicked.
Wow.
Because I always have to start with that song. And like I always just like let the soundtrack play then, or like, but I literally cannot not listen to that song. Like it never was my favorite in the musical, but like actually it kind of was. The intro is just incredible. Like the music is just it's the best. So, but now like with the movie, it's like so amped up and like big, like I can't skip it. Like I need to start with the intro every time.
I love it.
What's yours?
Honestly, because of the movie, it's What Is This Feeling? It's so
Wow.
good. It's so good.
It
Honestly,
is so good.
ever since they released the full like video with it too, even before the movie came out, I was like, oh, I'm hook, line, and sinker, honey. I'm in.
Yeah.
It's so good. I love Bowen Yang. I love seeing him
Oh, same.
and prancing around. Like their shiz.
It's so good.
They're so cute. I love the choreography. Obviously, it's so viral now. I'm like, need to learn it.
Yes.
But like, it's so good. I mean, come on. Like, what's not to love? It's great.
What is not to love? Like, I don't think I've felt this way about a movie probably since like the OG Wizard of Oz, because I really was obsessed with that as a kid too. But like,
Are you a homosexual?
homosexual? Yes.
Yeah.
Brenda Dorothy.
Indeed.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah. Well, now's as good a time as ever to sign off, friends. This has been an amazing episode. Thank you for tuning in and indulging
So
mini F. This has been so fun. So make sure you follow along to Ears to It wherever you get your podcasts. And signing off on behalf of Eric
and Nick. We'll see you real soon.
Bye bye.
Bye, y'all.